What's going on, YouTube family? I hope you're doing great. I have actually received several questions since I've posted the video of this $6,500 gaming PC, editing PC, streaming PC, whatever you'd like to call it. People asking me why the AIO, or the all-in-one cooler, is in the front and not at the top. So I figured I'd take a minute to just kind of address that with you all and make kind of an updated video to kind of explain what's going on. So I'm going to slide the camera around here to the front, hopefully. And you'll have to forgive me, I'm kind of having to do this with a broken toe. So I'm on the ground with a broken toe. If you look at the front of the machine, right here, you can see the faces are facing outward. Best way I like to look at a computer build is faces suck. So when you're looking at the face or the front of a fan, it's sucking. Okay? So the Corsair fans are facing outward, but they're actually sucking and pulling air inward into the case. So you got three fans on the outside side of the radiator that are pulling air in to the computer case. Okay, so air is moving in this way. Bringing you around to the other side, you can see you got your first three sets of fans right there. Those are pulling in this way. Then on the back fans, the faces are facing this way. So they're actually sucking in and then pulling in as well. So you basically got fans pulling and sucking 6 fans this way, blowing all that ambient room temperature air into this PC case where it is hotter. Then on the top here, I'll go ahead and pick y'all up. You can see we have 3 more fans right there. And those faces are facing toward the top, so it's pulling air out. So you have a push-pull configuration, pulling in, blowing all that cool air over everything, and then sucking it out through the top and exhausting the heat. Also, you got the fan in the 6900 XT Asus Tough Gaming graphics card. And then there's also a fan on the motherboard below. So all that is basically pulling all that air out and exhausting it out of the actual PC case. You could put a fan right there in the back as well if you so chose to do so. The 9 fans that we have in there running currently do quite a good job of keeping it cool with the all-in-one cooler. One thing I want to stress, when you do this and you have these built, or you build them yourself, this is an ideal situation for a cooler, having it sitting up like this. Do keep in mind that if you have it set up like this with the radiator in the front or the all-in-one in the front, you want your cooler to be below the level and you want your fluids to run down. That way the pump doesn't burn out. You know, if you have the cables running all the way across the top here or something, it's not going to work right and it's not going to cool properly and you're going to damage your AIO. So that's the reason why that it's configured in the way it is to provide an optimal cooling. And just so y'all know, what's in there is a 1000 watt gold rated power supply. There's a Sound Blaster AE card, AE7 Sound Blaster card in there, excuse me, for the audio. It's a 6900 XT Asus Tough Gaming AMD graphics card. It is a Ryzen 9 5950X processor. It is 64 gigabyte of Trident G-Skills Neo DDR4 at 3666 megahertz. Asus Crosshairs Dark Hero motherboard, and then we have the 9 Corsair QL fans running in there on top of the Fantex case. So that's what's in there, and there's also 2 M.2 1 terabyte Western Digital black drives in there, and then there is 1 Western Digital blue SSD 2.5 inch drive in there, totaling 3 terabytes of storage in the machine. So yeah, if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I did just want to address that because I had a lot of questions asking about, you know, what was why it was done the way it was and all that. And I'll go ahead and pop that open for you real quick. And you can see that nice, beautiful layout in there. Nice machine. And I also have another one that I just ordered that is going to be for me. This is actually my wife's machine. And once I get that in, I'll show you it, and we'll go check it out. It's not quite as powerful, but it is about the, I do have about $3,600 in it, so still a pretty good laptop. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. And if you want to know about the components, the build, Xidax themselves as a company, I'd be more than happy to answer any of your questions. But until the next one, guys, thanks for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe, and thanks for being the best part of the channel. Love y'all.